Hello and welcome to the birthday gift. This is the daily guidance for Monday, February 24th. Okay, I hope you guys had a good weekend. Okay, let's see. What's the message for today? Please give me a message for Monday, February 24th, 2020. Two of Fire. All right. Continue to move forward because basically it's saying that you're doing it. You're coming into yourself. You're coming into yourself. This is actually what needs to happen before you can come into union with someone else. Some of you may be starting a partnership with someone, like a business. Some of you may be starting a union with someone, a relationship, a marriage. But you've come into your own. You're basically where you need to be right now. Where you are is where you need to be. Seven of Fire. You have to make sure you stand up for yourself. Make sure you don't let the influence or the things around you influence you. Defend your decisions. When you make a decision, make sure you stand up for it. Stand your ground. But make sure you're choosing your battles wisely. Okay? Very important. Don't waste your, don't give your time, your energy to something that is not helpful for you. That doesn't help you grow. That doesn't help you move forward. That doesn't, that's not in alignment with the path that you're trying to take. Don't spend your time there. Okay? Use your force for something that helps you. That's what you defend. To the earth. Good. Very good, because I feel like it's coming together. Ten of Earth is you finally getting to that place that you worked hard for. You get that financial security. You get that happy family life. You also at a place mentally where you just feel, okay, this is it. This is where I need to be. This is what I was fighting for. You know, when you get here, there's always this thing, you know, now what else can I do? How else can I grow? How can I help those around me get to where I am? You know, you're just grateful to get there because it was a hard, long fight. But once you get to this state here, you'll find consistent contentment. You don't fall from this because it worked hard to get here. This is where you stay. It's long term. There's longevity here. You're able to find those little things in life that make you happy. You start enjoying your life, basically. The things you used to stress about go away. You make sure you find time for yourself. Take your vacations. Take your family on vacations. Find your independent time. you know, socialize. Basically, you're at the place where you can actually just enjoy life. Life is not just work. Life is not just family. You know, life is not just fun. It's a productive life. You benefit. Those around you benefit. You know, you start giving yourself to causes that are helpful to society, the collective. You volunteer. You become a part of, basically, we're one. We're all one. You start understanding that. So you start trying to give to things to make sure people elevate their mental state, their emotional state, their stability, all of that benefits. And you find a way to give. When you get to the 10 of earth, you give back. Okay? Always make sure you find a way to give. Okay, you work hard to get to a certain place. When you get there, the universe expects you to give back. And I'm not just talking monetarily. Give your time. Give your voice. Give your ear. Okay? Page of Earth. Good. You guys are, I feel like stability is coming in. Yep. Groundedness. Feeling secure. Feeling like, okay, things will get better, or I am getting better, or I am on my way. Some of you may be going back to school. Maybe learning a new trade. But there's good things about to come in when it comes to your financial status. Expect good things here. After a time of confusion here, 7 of water. Make sure you're doing your research. It's saying stop procrastinating. So I don't know if some of y'all are sitting on an idea here. An idea that you're supposed to be implementing. You're supposed to be putting energy into. You're supposed to be researching, finding more about. Tell me more about 7 of water. You can't just be sitting on it. You're supposed to be doing something with it. Queen of Wands is here. You need to assert yourself. You need to be confident that what you're sitting on is going to thrive. It's gonna work. They need you to move here. Move. Don't just sit on it. That planning. Oh, I have to make sure this is done. This is done. That is done. I can't start unless I have this. I have to make sure I have this. My business plan is not done. I need to make sure. If you're following certain steps, you're subconsciously making decisions not to do it. Okay? That's what procrastination is. And then what you're doing is you're delaying the process, and then it never really happens. And then when you do finally have everything, another excuse comes up. Some of you just need to go for it. Stop making it complicated. Okay? That's when the balance comes in. That's when the balance comes in. That's when things start balancing out. Balance is coming for you. Oh, okay. So if you still feel right now imbalance, like, okay, I know that a lot of people are going back and forth on that seesaw thing. Sometimes you feel even out. Sometimes you feel a little bit heavy. Sometimes you feel light. You're going to start feeling balanced. Tell me more about 10 of Earth, please. Page of Swords. Yeah, make sure you are looking into things. Right now is the time to be getting things in order. Okay? Doing your research. Finding out more. Especially if you're starting something new. Because I feel like a lot of you are starting something new. New businesses, new partnerships, new relationships. Okay, Hermit is here. That self-reflection should have already been done though. That's what brings things together when you are whole, when you yourself, you're comfortable with yourself, you understand yourself, you do that self-reflection, that self-understanding, self-actualization. You understand yourself, why you act this way around certain people, why you are this way, why certain people affect you in a certain way. Why do I allow this person to affect me like this? Why is it that when I'm talking to this person, I always react in this way? Find out. Find out why you are the way you are. Especially if you change depending on the person you're talking to. Does that person have a certain influence over you that you are giving them? That they are aware that they have over you? And that you continue to let them have over you? Find that out about yourself. Okay? You don't come into your own unless you understand why you are the way you are around certain people. Some of you say, yeah, everything's good. I'm balanced. I'm good. But when you talk to someone from the past, for some reason, you always blow up. For some reason, you always hang up the phone angry. For some reason, you always feel depleted after talking to this person. Why? Did you find that out? Did you shine that light on yourself? Did you? Y'all need to do that. Y'all need to take back your power. Take back your power. I hope you all know. Some people know. They know the influence they have on you. They even talk about it to other people. You know, such and such. I can get them to do this, or I can get them to do that. Just watch. When I talk to them today, watch what happens. I'm going to say this, and they're going to get mad, and then this is going to happen, then they'll be upset, and then they'll start trying to negotiate, and then this, and then I'm going to get them to agree to this. Y'all got to understand the power people have over you. That is what we call a spell. They have a spell on you. I know y'all think that a spell is like mixing and putting in things and all that voodoo stuff and all of that mess. That's not a spell. A spell is when someone knows the effect they have on you and they use it as a tool. What makes it work is because you don't understand your power. Take back your power, guys. A lot of y'all, the reason the person has that control over you is because you think that you don't have any control over it. You blame a system for why that is occurring. Oh, if I did this, then, this would happen because of this rule, because of this law, because of this restriction. No, it's not those rules, those laws, those restrictions, those religions, no, it's you. This self-reflection, I'm telling y'all, it gets the ball rolling. Start looking at yourself. I'm telling you, everything starts with self. This card is pretty deep. It's an old man with a stake. He has a cape on. Look, his head is covered. He protects himself. His head is covered. From head to toe, he's covered. He's protecting his energy. But he has this. He has this light. The light is a guide. You know. You need the light to see. But his eyes is closed. So is he really using that light? His eyes are closed. It's all symbolic, okay? There's a star in there. Okay? There's a star in there. The star is you. It represents you, the true you. Okay? Shine that light on yourself. You see the star that you are. This is a very spiritual card. Everything starts with this. If you cannot sit with yourself and understand why you are the way you are, why is it that when I'm in this environment, I act in this way? Why is it that all this person has to do is say this and I react in this way? You don't understand why? You have a lot of work to do. Self-reflection is needed. Very important. Take back your power, guys. Break those spells. And I'm not talking about curses. That's a whole different thing. I'm talking about a spell. Very, very powerful. Words are very powerful. People have a lot of control. Ooh, I'm telling y'all. I'm trying to tell you guys, look. You gotta take control of your life. It's not a coincidence that the Emperor is at the bottom. And Emperor has been coming up a lot in a lot of readings. And it's because right now I feel like a lot of people are trying to do this. They're trying to take control of their life. You know. But if you don't understand what it means to really, truly be in control, you give up your power. You give it to someone else. You give it to a system because you think that you can't control it. It's no, those are lies. Those are lies, guys. Don't let those belief systems make you think you're powerless. Don't let laws, the government has laws for order, to keep things in order. Okay, if you want to have a conversation about some are unfair, okay, that's a whole different thing. But the purpose of laws is to keep people, society, organizations, institutions in order. We do need order. If we didn't have laws, there would be pure chaos. Okay, and these laws, they're here to assist everyone, okay? Yes, there's loopholes, people find them, etc. Okay, however, without laws, there'd be pure chaos. Don't think that because there's a law there that you have no control over your environment, over, things that happen to you, because you do. And you'll find that you do when you reflect and look at yourself, okay? All right, it's running long, so make sure you're doing something. Queen of Fire is here. Make sure you are confident. Take control, okay? Emperor's at the bottom. Come on. Give me a message, please, for today, Monday, February 24th. Please give me a message. Ooh, it says look for a sign. says look for a sign. They're sending you signs. I know they are. I know. I'm telling y'all. They're trying to get y'all somewhere. Look for a sign. Okay, I'm happy to see this because there's going to be a peaceful resolution with whatever you're going through. I feel it's going to come out in your favor. You don't have to worry. There's going to be a peaceful resolution in the near future. Okay? Things are closing out. Things are closing out. We're still in that pause, of course. Right now we're Mercury retrograde. So there might feel like a temporary standstill, but things are happening. Okay? All right, we're going to leave it there. Remember, guys, this is the last week of February. All right, so this is the last week that the dailies will be on YouTube. Okay, starting on Monday, March 2nd, they'll be on Patreon. If you're wanting to join me on Patreon, the link is down below. All right. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, and I hope it was helpful. I'll see you guys tomorrow.